Word up, guys. I want to teach people about this dream house rubbish that the governments and the banks have taught you all. Listen to me closely. Very, very closely what I'm going to say right now. So they tell you, you have to buy a house. Everybody's dream is to get married and buy a house. And they get you addicted to debt from the student loan. The first stage of their plan is to get you used to debt. So they put you in student loan debt. They get you used to 9 to 5 from nursery age. Then they get you used to taking a credit card and loans, okay? Then the big one is buy a house. Get married and have this dream house. Everybody pictures it in their mind. Every parent is saying buy a house, go and get married, buy a house. You have not bought a house. You have bought 250 installment plans from a bank. Don't pay the installments for 4 of the 250 installments and you'll find out who owns the house. The bank owns the house. You take a mortgage for £100,000, you will pay back £250,000 with compounding interest over 25 years. You can't leave your job because you're going to lose your house. You can't leave your job because you're going to lose the car and you can't impress the neighbors. You can't lose your job because you can't pay back the student loan. You can't lose your job because you can't afford to live in the UK, in this country, if you lose your job. The benefits are not enough. So how is that fair? How is that fair? They get young people used to debt like a drug from university. They give them student loans, fake money. Your student loan money is fake, never existed. Fractional reserve banking, fiat currency. The mortgage money they give you is fake, never existed. The car loan money is fake. The loan money they give you is fake. The credit card money they give you is fake. They just create it in a computer, but you're paying them real interest. Now, you're not a muppet, you're not a slave to that horrible system. The system is designed to keep people in debt. Excuse my hair, no gel in my hair today. I went to work raggo. The system is designed to keep all of us, not me, to keep everybody in debt, chasing a fake pension. Did you know there's a 40% chance you would not make it until you're 80, unfortunately? People between 60 and 80, 40% do not survive, unfortunately. So you're saving for a pension where you might not survive. And I'm gonna leave you all with this. This dream house, the house that you paid the mortgage for 25 years, the house that you bought for 100,000, you paid 250,000 in with all the installments and everything, where you lost 150,000. This house where when you're retired, you're sitting in the house, but you've got no money to enjoy yourself. The pension is not enough because you have to pay council tax. This house you have that you paid, you're so proud of. You might have fought in World War II for the UK. You might have fought wars for America. Whatever you've done in your life, even if you've not fought wars, you fought a war. You fought to pay the mortgage for 25 years. You're a freeholder. You might have even had a leasehold flat and bought the freehold in that time. You're so proud. You've done so well. That house that you're so proud about, your kids, 90% of the kids who inherit their parents' hard-working house earnings, sell it. Your kids are 90% of your children, sons and daughters, are gonna sell your house, right? That you worked for 25 years for. And they're gonna sell it within 1 year. They're gonna sell it 20 to 30% below market value because they're going to do it so fast. They're going to be so hasty. They're going to be so greedy for the money. First time they're going to have a big chunk of money. They're not going to think. They're going to divide the money out. They're going to start fighting over who gets what, even if there's a will. They're going to take the money out. Most of the family won't go and buy any more houses with the money you left them. They're going to go on holiday, go and buy cars, and they're going to try to enjoy the money and waste the money. So you work 25 years and your kids are going to sell the house within 1 year. This is the truth. I've seen it. I have a large family. When the parents unfortunately pass away or the father passes away, do you know how fast the kids are selling the houses? When my parents passed away, we sold the family house after 12 years, and I told my sister and my brother, God rest his soul, I told my family, that money is not ours, the money that we have. That money is mum and dad's money. We have to double it. I'm so proud I doubled my mum and dad's money, God rest them, so I doubled it. We bought 3 assets straight away with the money. 3 assets. 1 asset got sold, 2 assets we still have in the family. And I'm so proud of my mum and dad, God rest them, so I've nearly doubled the wealth of my mum and dad. And I've rocketed to the moon and back in assets. I'm an asset builder. But this video is for you guys, especially young generation gonna buy your first house. It's an absolute scam. It's a scam, okay? Houses were not made for people. Houses were made for the banks to make money. Houses were not made for us to go and live happily ever after. The houses were made so the banks could make compounding interest. Compounding interest. If you have a 25-year mortgage, pay it in 10 years. Overpay, and own it without a mortgage. If you have a pension, I would advise you to cash it in and buy a property with your money. Alright? Love you all. Share this video. Look at my hand. I've got silicone. I was just siliconing one of my houses, getting it ready for Airbnb, still hustling. What's the point? Pay someone to paint 1 window. I do it myself, man. Silicone 2 baths. That's life. I'm an asset builder. 1st of March, that house will be rented out. And the flat below will be Airbnb'd. And Sudo's gonna go Dubai. Goodbye to Dubai. Sit back. Man's gonna fucking start enjoying life. Although you can enjoy life and a rocket can come and take away your pain. When I was younger, I was the happiest person. I used to laugh so much with my friends. I used to cry. I used to get in trouble in school for talking too much and laughing. And I was a practical joker. But at the age of 20, life took away my smile. So life can take away the smile from the happiest people. And it took me 15 years to teach myself to laugh again, to smile again. So this world out there, look at this world out the window. That's the river behind me there. I live opposite the river. That world out there can take away your smile. Teach yourself to smile again. Don't fall down. Rise up. I love you all. Never give up. Sunil SLM. And lastly, if you're gonna buy a house, buy 1 house, you have to buy a house. You must buy a 2nd house. You must buy the 2nd property, because the 2nd property will pay the mortgage for the 1st. And you're out of the bank's trap. Don't pay it for 25 years. Chill out. The 2nd property, the profit from the 2nd property should pay for the 1st mortgage. Then you can have a relaxed financial life. You're not caught in the trap. The system that keeps the whole of society in debt. Like a zombie. You're not a zombie. You're a fighter. You're not a quitter. You're a fighter. So make sure you have 2 properties. The 2nd one will pay for the 1st, and you can chill and bring up your kids, and your kids can have everything that you never had, and you can have a good life financially. Good life. Peace out. Boom. See you at the